Finding out what's at the heart of this mighty machine of war, the Abrams M1 tank. So far, I've seen how its tracks give it amazing maneuverability. And now, it's time to check out this baby's serious firepower.
120mm smooth bore cannon. It is the biggest, baddest thing out there. But what can it do, and how exactly does it do it? Well, there's only one way to find out.
What it can do is dominate the battlefield. As the largest weapon on any tank, the math is simple. The larger the gun, the larger the shell, the bigger the bang. How does it do it? Well, that takes some pretty impressive technology. In the factory, our tank is fitted with this 14-foot, 500-pound monster. It's a job that calls for skill and care.
There you go.
With the gun fitted, the turret's now lowered into a cradle, which mimics all the controls of the tank. It's Greg Gabalis' job to calibrate the gun and sighting systems to within the width of a single dime. I'm in the gunner's position, and he's handed me control of this mighty gun.
Okay, turn on hydraulics.
Driven by powerful hydraulics, it responds to even the slightest touch.
There you go, nice and easy, nice and smooth. All right.
The gunner finds targets by using high-powered optics and a laser rangefinder which calculates their distance. Once locked on, the ballistics computer calculates a trajectory, taking account of wind speed, air temperature, and even the gravitational pull of the Earth. When calibrated, this tank will accurately destroy targets more than 2 miles away. The M1 is also fitted with hunter-killer capabilities. A second set of sights means the tank commander can scan independently for other targets.
If I'm on a target and I've got an enemy in sight, you can be searching for other
That's right.
enemies?
You're doing the killing on tank 1. I'm looking for tank 2. I lock on to tank 2. I hit a button over here on my handle, and I'm able to drive you right to that point, put you on target.
With the new target acquired, a flick of the switch rotates the turret in just seconds.
Right there, I put you on target, bang.
Fantastic. This is some power. I feel pretty tough. Yeah, this is cool.
That power extends to the M1's ability to see in any conditions, even in the dark. Using the thermal viewer, I can now find targets by detecting their heat signatures.
Oh my gosh. I can tell you he's got a pin in his right pocket.
So, for the enemy, there's just no hiding from the M1 tank.
That's why these tanks own the night, because they can see just as well at night as they do at day.
What's most amazing is the targeting system still works while racing across the bumpiest ground.
Once you go into stabilized mode, the weapon will stay wherever that target is that you put it on. So whether or not the hull continues to move, the weapon will actually move on its own once it's locked on. Say you're going up or down a hill.
That's pretty clever, but how does it do it?
There's obviously different sensors and electronic capability within the system that tells the ballistic computer what position the hull is to the turret. Also tells the whole vehicle what position it is in relation to the flatness of the Earth. Sends a signal through to the hydraulic system that sends the turret and the gun to that location, stays there, and you're locked on.
This system means the tank can even do this. As you can see, we can literally go in 360, and the turret does not move. It stays locked in its target the entire time. It's absolutely amazing. As impressive as this gun is, I still haven't seen it fire. So for that, I'm up early and heading deep into the Kentucky countryside. For obvious reasons, the gunnery range here at Fort Knox is miles from anywhere.
When this tank goes up and fires, how close can I get to it?
I would recommend you get closer than 150 yards from the tank.
150 yards?
Yes.
Now why is that?
Well, it's going to create a blast envelope. It's going to change the air pressure in that area, and it's going to cause a little bit of a concussion.
As the tank pulls into their firing positions, I need to get back to a safe distance.
All right, so this is it. Whew. The tank is ready to shoot live rounds. We're finally going to get to see it. There's a group of rookie lieutenants in there right now. They're about to shoot a 6 foot by 6 foot square wood board from 1,200 yards away. We got to put our earplugs in because apparently we'll go deaf if we don't. So this is it. I'm excited. Let's check it out.
Inside the tank, the crew must now work as a team. First, the driver will back the tank out of battle position, giving a clearer view of the target. Next, the gunner has to find and identify the target using his super powerful optics. Then, the loader will place a 120mm round into the breech of the main gun. Finally, as the tank rolls forward into its firing position, the tank commander issues the fire command.
Wow, that was awesome. Imagine all the bass in the world going off at the exact same time. Just, and it just runs right through your body. As you can see where he shot, it raised the dust on the road as the bullet passed by. That's how fast it was going. That's how loud it was. Talking, there's like 3 guys in that little bitty space, and that thing just...
The recoil of the gun rocks the whole tank.
What?
In slow motion, you can actually see the round as it leaves the barrel, frozen at 3,000 miles per hour. Even the pressure and heat wave are visible as it explodes outwards. I've been finding out what makes the Abrams M1 tank tick.